Hey guys, Dark World Bro here from the Stardust Bros, and of course we're Stardust Bros, so got my 3 Stardust. But I'm here with the Dark World deck profile. Majestic Bro might have mentioned that I'm switching decks. I'm not. I'm just gonna be my second deck for fun. As you could tell, he didn't know that much about it. But actually, it's called Frog Monarchs. If you don't know, and it's like a bunch of tribute summoning. It's kind of a trollsy deck. Um, if people in my locals don't like the idea of it, I probably won't play it because then the owner will get involved, and so yeah. But yeah, because we had problems with stall decks at our locals a while ago. So but this is my new Dark World deck profile, and this is kind of an OTK slash FTK. You deck out turn 3. I know it sounds almost impossible, but you deck out almost turn 3 almost every time. If you want to deck out. If you don't want to deck out, you can just get 3 grappas out. But I've got all my cards. They all came in the mail. My mat there was a problem with, and I fixed it up with the picture. And it should come today, actually, so I might make another video later. I'll do that profile on my Frog Monarchs too later. But yeah, so let's get right to it. So, 3 graphas. Obviously, main card of the deck. 3 Brows, and 3 Snows. These cards are like the main cards in Dark World. Kind of have to run them. Snow's your searcher, Brows your draw engine, and Grapha's your beat stick of 3000 with the field spell. Then I still run the 3 Beige because Beige special summons and you can get out multiple Graphas in one turn. So it's pretty amazing, like if you use an Into the Void and you have these, which you usually will. I have two tour guides again, because tour guides are amazing with this deck, and I don't know why I ever took them down to 1, and it's Skill Drain in. I side Skill Drain now. 1 Malefic Stardust. I still have to run this because we're Stardust Bros. But also it's also there's also the reason of Deck Devastation and Eradicator targets. But now I have a lot more targets for level 8s for drawing and stuff like that. So kind of added him in as an extra target. Also he's 2,500. It's like he's kind of my Silva instead of Silva. And then I put back in Morphing Jar because it also helps this. You can always draw more cards first turn. Every turn, no matter what, almost. I've tested out like a few times. I made these changes this is from my a lot of all my experience of the last day or so. So I don't it's been doing really well for me. But then for the spells we have 3 Gates because Gates the field spell. You need this. It boosts Graph out of 3000. It's just an amazing card. You can banish and discard, and then draw a card. So yeah, 3 Dark World dealings, 3 drag down, because now this is a complete turbo build. Amazingness, like OTK, and 3 upstart. So these are kind of the main cards. You got your Dark World dealings, draw and discard, gates. I just explained, drag down. Look at your opponent's heart can, take out a card, they take out 1 for yours. 3 upstarts, because this is a turbo build. Let me just move these over. Also, I still run 2 Into the Voids. Amazing card. It's a little bit expensive for this deck. It's $10, but also the Stardusts are. But anyways, yeah, well, Stardusts don't have to run that many now. So, making it a little bit cheaper for you guys too. So Lure of Darkness, Foolish Burial, Trade-In, and I'm also running Advanced Draw. These are the 2 kind of new cards. Also 1 Day of Peace. But Advanced Draw, you have so many targets, and you can get Graph out multiple times. So I said, why not? If I can get him out so many times in 1 turn, why not just run an Advanced Draw? Easy, you can get rid of him and then get him right back. And then Trade-In, because why would you not run Trade-In? You get Grapha Engrave, draw 2 cards. Or you can get Malefic Stardust and Engrave, but yeah. Next, and then it's only a 40 card deck. I run a lot of traps, surprisingly. I'll tell you why. What to try to choose the traps. Eradicator and Deck Devastation Virus. Deck Devastation because Murmels is running around. Elemental Heroes did get put down, but I think this is still a good card because I versed Murmels a lot because one of the we have Landian Bro, so I versed him a lot for my testing. But then I also have Eradicator because if you call spells, it's like it's a pretty much game because they can't do like anything. But you can also call traps if you're going for the OTK, and then they can't do. You get to see everything they have. Let's say they have a Battle Fighter, just go drag down. So it's an amazing, amazing duo right here. Deck Devastation also gets rid of a lot of other decks that have like Lavels, but Lavels, I don't know if you'd want to use it against them. But yeah, it's pretty great cards right there. Now this is what I'm going to explain. 3 Reckless Reads. I'm back down to this. These I had in the beginning when I started playing Dark Worlds, and I took them out. I don't know why I took them out. They're pretty much amazing. If you ever draw these, like let's say you'll draw one, let's say you advance draw something, like you advance draw Grapha and you draw into the other two, like oh okay, that's cool. But that's rare. But like for my first turn, I set all 3 of these, and then you just like if you set all 3 of these and then you set like something like a morphing jar, you're gonna draw like crazy. Like you're gonna draw 5 cards, draw 6 more cards, and Reckless Greeds don't stack. So it's just an amazing card. I wouldn't use it though if you have like 1 card in your hand, like unless you have all 6 set, or unless you're gonna draw more than 2, then I wouldn't use it. So yeah, that's kind of my take on this. I would run Reckless Greed. This is a really fast build. So I'm gonna go down to my extra deck. So extra deck hasn't changed, I don't think, and I think I've changed like a few things. Actually, no, I haven't changed anything, I don't think. But 2 Heliopolises, because Heliopolis can help you go for OTK too. 1 Gimmick Puppet. I'd run 2 if I could, but I don't have a second one, unfortunately. 1 Zombie Stein, because let's bring these back in the picture. Zombie Stein's a 4,500 beat stick, and you can negate effects. I mean, why would you not run it? For level 4s, Photon Pepper Operative and Maestroke. I'd probably run another Maestroke if I could too, but it's a really expensive card, and no one has them up for trades. So then I run Fortune Tune, Acid Golem, and double Wind-Up Zemains for the tour guide targets. These are just, if you run tour guide game 1, and let's say for some reason, which doesn't happen, you can't draw. I don't think it's possible, but with this deck. But if you can't draw, then this is a great stalling card. If you don't want to draw, because you only have 1 Reckless Read out, and you don't want to draw, then you can just go into Wind-Up Zemains or Fortune Tune, and then just stall out for a while. And Acid Golems, just for the OTK. And then we have Swap Dragon and Ancient Fairy Dragon. These are actually, I don't know why these are here. They're just here for show. Well, I need Green will probably take them out. I'll probably give him the new Majestic Bro because he needs them. But yeah, great cards. This one's like, yeah. Sorry if there's any glare. I'm in a newer location. I just got like a desk in my room, so I'm up in my room right now. But, and then finally, of course, the 3 Stardusts. Just in case, like, they can pulse your Malefic Stardust or get rid of him and stuff, and then you bring them back, and you're like, yeah. I don't know. Just 3 Stardust just because they're awesome. You can get away with just 1, probably, or just to be safe, 2. You don't really need 3. But I had 3 because I was running 3. But, actually, no, you should run 3 in your extra deck. I do run them in my side deck, so, yeah. Let me get to my side, which is in my new deck box. Amazingness. I love this type. I could probably do a review on this next week. But now my extra deck is like filled. Only some cards are actually helpful. Other cards I just needed a place to put them so I didn't lose them. Just in case I want to put them in the future. So I have 2 Rivalry of the Warlords for wind-ups and other stuff like, I don't know, Chaos decks or, I don't know, Rivalry of the Warlords. Pretty good card. You know when to decide it. Dark Smog. because Dark Smog is good against Treeborn Frogs, the Mirror Match, a lot of things. Then one Return from a Different Dimension, just in case you want to go for a game with like Stardust, or I don't know, in case you banish a lot, which you really don't use gates that much, surprisingly. Especially only putting it up once and then discarding your rest and OTKing. But pretty good. Then Compulse, just because Compulse is Compulse. I mean, why would you not run it? I just don't want to lose that either. Um, great card. Gold. This is kind of for. I don't know why gold's in here. I just don't want to lose him either. So you don't really need to run all these cards. But then this is not this card you do have to run is 2 Silva for the Mirror Match. Amazingness. For Chaos decks, Torrential. The second, wait, do I have a third? No, I don't know where the third went. Yeah, I can't lose these cards. But I only won one other Malefic Stardust. So yeah, you should run 3 in your extra deck in case one gets compulsed. But yeah, so the other Malefic Stardust, Trance Archfiend, just in case you need another discard outlet. Also for the Mirror Match, I would say, because they're going to Dark Smog your stuff, and like, he's a great discard outlet if they eradicate or you first. So, and then 2 skill drains for really skill heavy decks, and Dark Hole for chaoses again. So, yep, I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll probably make a Frog Monarch, Frog Monarch deck soon, and maybe some combos with my Dark World. Probably I'll do some combos later today. But yeah, so this is Stardust Bros 3 times a week. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, like I said. Dark World Bro out.